we're excited that postseason's here. Something I think our guys have been pretty anxious for, and something that individuals have worked for throughout the season. We're going to be able to have time to reflect on where we were at this season as a whole, as a group, and some of our efforts throughout the season, and what led us to where we're at today with how the team performed in different areas. But right now, at this point, it's individual. Team competition is all but over. Now it's individual opportunity for our guys to get a little more selfish in what they want to accomplish as an individual. However, there's going to be team scores kept at Big 12s and NCAA tournaments. At this point, every individual reaches their own personal goals. The team aspect will take care of itself. So we'll have time to reflect on the season after it's all said and done. But at this point, it's all about individuals. We got 10 guys going to Big 12s. I think we're in pretty good shape right now. We've utilized some good time off to get healthy and stay fresh and excited about going out and competing. Every time we take small breaks, we always seem to come out and perform well after those breaks. So we've utilized it the best we can. Our guys are excited. The 10 guys that we're sending to Big 12 wrestling are healthy and excited. And that's all we can ask for at this time. So it's going to be a good weekend for Bison Wrestling. Questions?
I have to ask, who knocked your tooth out?
Big guys.
Okay.
The big guys. Heavyweights. But I won't point any fingers.
You have a set number of guys you want to see make the NCAA. I know you want to see all 10, but is there a realistic number in your head to say these guys have a shot to make the NCAAs?
I believe we have 5 guys who've qualified a spot in our conference for the NCAA tournament. So I think bare minimum, we'd probably be upset anything less than 5. If our guys wrestle to their seeds, we're looking at 5 guys, and I think that's a good thing. But we're a little selfish. We want to see more. We have some outside opportunities. Again, guys are going to have to wrestle their very best to do it. But it's been done before, and we're going to have to see some guys pull off some upsets against guys on paper they probably shouldn't beat or haven't beaten in the past. But that's, I think, what makes this tournament fun. And you get down to postseason, Big 12s and NCAA tournaments, anything can happen. And guys are beat up, guys are ready for season to be over, and those are some of the things that we can take advantage of with our wrestlers. We're feeling pretty good. We're healthy. We're fresh. We're excited to compete. So I think 5 guys would be, what's expected. Anything less, I think we'll have some guys pretty upset. Anything more, I think we'll be reaching for expectations.
Been building up all season with the really tough schedule for this moment, telling the guys, hey, this is the top level of competition. Are you happy with where they are at with everything that happened this season?
Ask me that next week. We'll see. Take time. We'll reflect after it's all said and done on what we've done this season compared to years past. And
feel like they're as prepared as they can.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, I think wins and losses are at this point irrelevant. We're gonna, we postseason, anything happens. So our guys have been exposed to the best wrestling in the country. We've wrestled the best teams that will wrestle us, and we're going to continue down that road. So the expectation stays the same. We're going to wrestle the best guys. There's our guys aren't going to go to Big 12s or NCAA tournaments and see somebody they haven't either seen in the past or have competed. They've seen the best teams in the country, absolute best teams in dual meet format or tournament format. We've provided these opportunities for these guys. So I don't anticipate any of our guys are going to be shell-shocked by who's in front of them or the name or the singlet or the whatever gets these guys excited. So we've done everything we can. We've utilized our resources to compete against the best. We've had planned breaks in the season to allow these guys to recover physically, mentally, and we're going to make the most of it at the end of the season. And down the road we'll reflect and make adjustments. But at this point, I think I think we're in great shape.
There's obviously a huge physical component that goes into wrestling, but there's a ginormous part of it that's so much mental. And taking on those top tier teams and seeing everything that you can see, the ups and downs of this season, how have you seen that maybe affect the guys in a positive way throughout this season? And I know you've always tried to put a hard schedule together, but this one seemed up there.
Yeah. How do the guys respond? You know, I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing, and not just for the 10 guys that are heading to Big 12s and guys that are going to NCAA tournament. That's going to certainly benefit those guys, but it's the consistency that we want to instill in our younger athletes. You know, where we're not just going to put one challenging season together. It's an expectation to go out and wrestle against the best guys that'll wrestle us and position ourselves to make it an everyday thing for us. And you know, that's part of the game plan for the future of the program. We want to compete against the best. We want to be one of those premier programs, and every year we seem to keep taking steps in the right direction and climbing up there. And you know, our goal here is not to, you know, not before too long to be one of those premier programs, you know, and we're well on our way. So again, it plays benefit to our 10 current wrestlers that are competing in the postseason, but in the long haul and in the grand scheme of what we're trying to accomplish is to allow every one of our guys to be exposed to the absolute best competition they can be, and you know, I think at the end of the day they see themselves as a premier team and program.
You say you're starting to see that chip grow on their shoulder already, or is it too soon?
No, I think you ask any one of our guys, they're starting to see the effects of wearing a North Dakota State singlet. We wrestle guys across the country, and they hear the chatter and the things that they've accomplished. You know, I think when guys wrestle someone against North Dakota State, they know they're in for a fight. They know it's going to be a battle. They're going to be tested, and that's really what we want. We want guys to, you know, have the most respect for anybody wearing a North Dakota State singlet, and that starts with the guys that have come in the past and the present guys, and hopefully it moves on to the guys in the future.